And hello again, everyone. Welcome to... So, Tim, the matchup before us tonight. What do you think we can expect to see?
Well, I think this is going to be one at the three-point line. Both of these teams, high-volume, three-point shooting teams. If they both get hot, it's going to come down to which team can get a stop first.
This is going to be our kind of game. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. Here is Edwards. Releases. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Hartenstein. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Randall is doubled. Pass to DiVincenzo. Trains the three-pointer.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Now, McDaniels, after the missed three from Chet Holmgren.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Hartenstein finds SGA. Back to Hartenstein. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's one of the things you love about Hartenstein. He will play right through the contact.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Holmgren wide open. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the three-pointer.
And let's not forget, J-Dub finished in the top 10 in three-point percentage. I say that puts him in an elite category.
Now here's Randall. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Connects from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Williams. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Clock at 4. SGA kicks to Holmgren. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
That shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 16. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Mitchell. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And it's SGA missing. Here's Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2. Edwards got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Hartenstein. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Fast break, Minnesota. Whoa! What a play!
And And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now, here's Holmgren. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Randall. One-on-one fast break. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing with 20 points. Hartenstein with the screen on Edwards. And the basket by SGA.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Holmgren can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
And there's Randall on the assist by Conley. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Wallace the pass to Holmgren. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 9. Randall kicks to Edwards. Taken away by Williams. Short against McDaniel. Pass to Mitchell to end the run. The Thunder with another miss. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat them. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. All right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Now here's Williams. Dort wide open. The Thunder with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Edwards passes to Randall. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Minnesota.
Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Timberwolves, number 1. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
Yep, it counts.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here comes Shea. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. From outside the arc, Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels over Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. 1:44 left here in the second. What focus by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Pass to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Williams. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Oklahoma City.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
And here's SGA after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. Timberwolves leading by 8. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. That 3 off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
For Minnesota, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Williams for 3. Back to Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Minnesota with the ball. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And so it's Minnesota, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
Welcome to the halftime show.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
Okay, guys, now let's see. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Thunder trailing by 13. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block.
Oh, man, Gobert's reach is essentially inescapable. He can swat any attempt away in the paint.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Williams. Clock is at 3. Shoots over McDaniel. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Minnesota leading by 13. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 21 in the game.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Here's Williams. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Outside, SGA. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Oklahoma City. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The Thunder pull it in. Pass to SGA. Now Hartenstein. He's defended by Randall. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 20.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, a lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's SGA. Anthony Edwards making his last shot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Warriors, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick 'em game, depending on how they play.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 21.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. I love the unselfishness, and you know the coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here is Williams. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Knocks down the three ball.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Handle with the ball. Picked up by Hartenstein. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Takes the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Williams. From deep, SGA. Randall grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. A three ball. That one's off, but a great shooting night overall as he is 10 of 12, 83% from the floor. Mitchell passes to SGA. Doesn't go that time.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Donte DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Dillingham is out there with Conley, and it's Clark in at the small forward. Now, here's George. Williams looking around. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Plays it up and banks it in.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Mitchell with it. Williams, a screen on Conley. For three, Mitchell, and the three ball is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Over Williams. Reed misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. They trail by 18. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That's game one of a three-game road trip. Here's Dort. Back to Wiggins. Fires for three. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Randall throws it down.
And on the drive, Randall gets a ton of momentum, and that turns into airtime for the slam.
Here's Williams. Pass to Williams. All alone. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. The Timberwolves also changing it up. McDaniels, he's checked in for Clark. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
A three for DiVincenzo. Thunder trailing by 16. Here's Dort. Holmgren outside. A three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, what a finish!
Well, he's a big guy, but he's also very athletic. Hartenstein played well above the rim.
Now McDaniel. DiVincenzo misses the three. Now SGA. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Randall, yep, that's going to go in.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
And here they come. DiVincenzo with it. Dort covering. Oh, sticks the putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Here's Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 16.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
And this is what
good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And a wide-open look for SGA. SGA on the wing. Back to Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three goes down.
For his position, Hartenstein does an impressive job with the dribble handoff, using his perspective to find those openings.
It's stolen by SGA. Shoots the three. McDaniels pulls it down. It's been all Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. DiVincenzo connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. For three, Holmgren, drained from outside. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
DiVincenzo, and he does not hit. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Donte DiVincenzo.